What's up, guys? You know what it is. Another week, another TNS. And this week, we're going to be following the story of Tomoriru as he makes another epic run through this week's TNS bracket. Now, Tomoriru's run starts in winter semis versus Shadow20z, who started out with his tried and true Zafina. Now, this set started out strong for Tomoriru, asserting his dominance over Shadow's Zafina with a 3-1 round lead to take game 1. But the rest of the set was a completely different story. Shadow switched over to the Ana and put in some work on Tomoriru's king, completely dominating him for 2 straight games and ending their set with a perfect and sending him into the loser's bracket. While his run would not end here, it was also not going to be easy, because in losers quarterfinals he would meet Shake, who had just himself knocked off a returning PDX in a 2-0 set. And while Tomoriru would take game 1 versus Shake, Shake will return with a vengeance, making Tomoriru's life hell with the Ling Xiaoyu to take game 2. But Tomoriru would keep his cool against Shake's offense in game 3 to take the set 2-1. Now from there, Tomo would continue his run, going 3-0 over Shadow20z Alyssa and 3-2 versus Cuddlecore in a very, very exciting match that everybody should go back and watch. Doing that, he earned his 3rd straight Grand Finals appearance, getting his run back with Shadow20z. Now, while we'll once again see Tomo squaring off against Shadow's Ana, this time Tomo has that Ana scouted, blocking some key full crouch down 4-2s from Shadow and getting some very good damage as a result, even going off the top rope in game 1 to take that game over Shadow20z. But Shadow, being the stone cold killer that we know him to be, would not be deterred and responded with a round 1 perfect. And while Tomo would fight back valiantly in game 2, taking that game to a final round, he would still fall as Shadow evened up that set. Now in game 3, Shadow would continue his momentum and convincingly take that game over Tomo in a 3-1 game, forcing Tomo to respond in game 4 or face elimination. Now Tomo would eventually hold on, withstanding Shadow's relentless offense and catching Shadow slipping with a game-ending rage art for this set to go to a final game. This story would not end happily for Tomo, because as the final game progressed, Shadow proved that Tomo's best would not be enough, as he punishes some key mistakes from Tomo, including a blocked rage art to take that set 3-2 and to become your TNS 67 Tekken 8 champion and have some key momentum going into Combo Breaker that weekend.